Man, what the fuck poppin' YouTube? It's your fucking boy S5 on your motherfucking iPhone, on your motherfucking iPad, on your motherfucking TV screen, man. I'm on all that shit, man. It's cold as a bitch. I'm using this video for example. I ain't gonna lie, if I ain't talking loud enough, it's cause it's cold as a bitch. I ain't gonna lie. God damn, boy, my shit got frostbites. Feel like some shit biting the fuck out my hand. I ain't gonna lie. But it's your fucker boy S5, man. On another, it's a fire day. That's what it is. It's a fire day. Now, bruh, first and foremost, I ain't gonna lie, I'm proud of y'all niggas, bruh, for coming through, tapping in, letting niggas know y'all situation, like how my videos really helping y'all push through this shit, like all these fucking times niggas going through, like right now, these cold days, these cold times. I'm about to use this shit as an example. God damn, boy, it's cold as a bitch. My fucking tears coming down. But nah, man, it's your fucker boy S5. I'm coming to talk about, like, I ain't gonna lie, when you been through the cold for so long and too much, it's gonna be a point where you gonna know how to, it's gonna be normal for you to just walk through that shit, and you gonna just know how to deal with that shit. Cause, and that's not just, and they ain't just talking about like the cold, literally, like I'm using a metaphor, like, cause I'm a metaphoric nigga. So all I'm doing is using it as an example, right? So like, I'm tired of these fucking cars, bro. But no, when you been through this shit so much and so long, bro, you just gonna get used to this shit. Like, the cold I'm talking about is like the hard times, nigga, the pain. Niggas like, here this nigga go again, fool, with this pain, these hard times and shit. Yo, look at that helicopter. I don't think y'all see it, but them bad days, them worst times, that type of cold. Like, you know, when Rick Ross, the nigga was like, it's gonna get cold, stay in the cold for it to get warm. Like, he just talking about, like, eventually it's gonna get warm because you been through this shit so much and you been seeing this shit so much, you just gonna know how to deal with it. And then they got no fucking choice but to get warm on your ass. Cause now you know how to walk through it. Now you know how to deal with this shit. Cause like, for real, all them cold times was just to make you into a stronger person, was to teach you a lesson on how to walk through this shit, just to make you smarter and stronger and shit. So you can improve like this, so you can grow. Like, you know, elevate. Cause like, without learning this shit, without being through this shit enough, how would you learn how to deal with this shit? You wouldn't be able to fucking walk through this shit. And you bent and you nigga, you came so long, you came so far, nigga, so it ain't no standing down, no backing out, no running away from this shit. Like, you gotta accept this shit and embrace it for what it is. Like, this the code. This what you gotta go through to get where you wanna be at, right? On me, this what you want. This what you said you wanted. Like, nobody said this shit was gonna be easy. Like, you gotta be uncomfortable for all this shit. You gotta be ready for whatever this shit come with. You signed up for this shit whole time. But I'm here to tell you, like, no power is stronger than your power. Any power sent your way, that shit can't stop you. How you think niggas, like, I'm gonna use this in like a real way. But for example, like in the metaphorical way, how you think niggas like up north, or like me right now, how you think I'm able to walk through this fucking weather and it's cold as a bitch? Cause I've been through this shit so long. So I know how to deal with this shit. Like, I just got used to walking through it. Now this shit ain't nothing. It just feel warm. So how you think niggas like know how to deal with this shit? Cause niggas been through it for so long. Like, niggas learned, niggas grew and improved, niggas got smarter, niggas learned about this shit, like how this shit just a feeling. So like, at one point in my life, I already learned about this shit, like learned about how cold it got, how cold it's gonna feel, how it's gonna be. It's 44 degrees outside. fofo. So when that time came around again, when it got cold, I know how to deal with this shit. You gonna know how to be prepared. When you first figured out it was cold, right? When you first ever discovered coldness, my nigga, you learned you need a fucking coat, a jacket. You learned you need these fucking resources so you won't be freezing. But like I'm talking about when you was a youngin', like you went outside, you like, God damn, boy, it's cold as a bitch. See, you ain't know shit about it. You ain't know shit about the cold. You like, damn, what the fuck? But as you start to get in that cold and learn more about it, like the lessons, and you got smarter, you start to realize, nigga, I need a coat. So now you learning about the position so you could be ready for it when it come your way again. You feel me? That's all really it is. But I'm just using that as like an example and a metaphor for like when you actually get to where you want to be at, because you got to go through that shit way before you get to where you want to be at. That's really recommended. Like that shit, like you got to go through that shit. Like it ain't no way around that shit. Like everybody that been on the grind and shit, like on their vision, like to their dream and shit, they'll tell you everybody been through the same shit. You just gotta thug that shit out, cause you gotta think about it. All this shit just an experience. It's just a feeling at the end of the day. All that shit just in your mind. It's just really a mind game. But you gotta use like examples around you, like the coldness. Like I just use, like you gotta use metaphors, like sports and shit. Like you gotta use that mentality, that same mentality. Like, nigga, if it's cold outside, would you let that stop you from walking to the store? You feel me? Would you, like, you can't let nothing stop you you can't let nothing stop you from getting where you want to be at or getting what you want. Like, and you already know how it's gonna be, so you gonna be prepared for this shit. You like, all right, I know how this shit gonna be. I know what I gotta do, cause you dealt with this before. So you like, all right, bet. You feel me? Hey, I'm cutting up with this YouTube shit. I ain't gonna lie. I'm on my run, bitch. You feel me? By the time it hit 2025, niggas gonna be like, damn. And by that time when it hit April, nigga, it's gonna be a year on me. But all I gotta say, nigga, is keep going no matter fucking what, cause I know I'm gonna keep going. And I know and I know for sure 100% if I keep going, y'all niggas gonna keep going. For real, like, niggas really gonna see elevation, niggas growth. Bro, that's why I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all niggas need to come on, hop on y'all grind so we all can be tapped in, like winning around the same time. But everybody got their own time though, for real. So like everybody not gonna win at the same time. It's gonna be different times, cause the universe got different plans for y'all. So it's like you might have your time way before somebody else, and they have their shit later on, and like you feel me. But it's still gonna happen as long as you keep believing, thinking it, doing it, putting in work, having faith, like knowing that shit gonna happen. It's got no choice but to manifest and come into existence. You just gotta be patient, wait your turn, stay down till you come up. It was fucking time coming. Oh, bro, and that's crazy I'm saying this, cause remember I was like in April, I'm like, nigga, I'm gonna be looking from now, like, damn, look how much shit I accomplished. And damn, look how much shit I accomplished. Now, from right now, I'm gonna be talking about this in the future, like, damn, look how much I accomplished. Oh, bro, but I reached the people. I really reached the people, man. That shit a blessing. I don't want to say a blessing, but that's the conscious level some of y'all niggas on, so I gotta say blessing. But I'm proud of myself. I'm proud of y'all niggas. I'm even proud to even be here, to even be the face, to even be discovered, like introduced. Like, you feel me? Y'all niggas know who I am. Like, y'all could do the same shit too. No, it's your fucking boy, it's Fido, man. Y'all keep going, man. I love y'all boys, man. Y'all keep going with this shit, stacking days on top of days. No fucking cap. Gang, though, man.